Right, put it there. Okay, morning people. Just want to say welcome to my channel. I'm Noel Brown. Little introduction to myself. So I'm the owner of Artman Studio Design Inc. It's a small illustration and graphic design business, based here in Rochester, New York. And I specialize in logo design, illustration, and graphic design services to various clients, here and, in other places in America. In terms of illustration, I specialize in children's book illustration, editorial illustration. I can do advertising illustration. And in terms of graphic design, I specialize in business card design, brochure design, poster design, flyer design, sign design, banner design, things of that nature. And I just want to discuss the problems I'm having with my business. I started my business May 5th, 2014. So I've been in business for 5 years now. I started off as a DBA, and now it's an S-Corp corporation. And but the problem I'm having is I'm having problems, generating consistent clients. When I first started my business, it was successful. Like in 2017, I remember, that was really my year for my business. I was, generating clients like crazy, and then it slowed down due to COVID. Once COVID can't come in, my business slowed down dramatically. I had before COVID, I was working with a really large client, based in New York City. I was designing a logo for her, and COVID came around, and it sort of stalled things. But I got the project complete for her, and then after that, I was in a client drought. I got 2 new clients in Rochester, but the clients here in Rochester, they don't really have the kind of budgets that, most clients in larger city have. Like for logos, they usually choose the platinum package, which is $600, and I have to lower it to $500 for most clients in Rochester. It looks like the clients here in Rochester, what they can really afford for logos is, $500, as opposed to the client in New York City that had a budget of $5,000. And that's the kind of clients I need to, do my business full time. Right now I'm working 2 part-time jobs, and, I really hate them. I really don't want to, do those 2 part-time jobs anymore. I want to do my business full time, but, the challenge I'm facing is with generating more consistent clients. Like, I have put some strategies in place. Like, for example, I advertised my business via Google. Well, I was, but it was pretty expensive. It was on the expensive side. $14 a day is what I was paying to advertise my business on Google. I'm gonna try it one more time. I had to stop it, because I had to attend to my mother's event. I had to finance that, but once it's over, I'm gonna try to get a budget for that, and really try and invest in advertising on Google, because you never know, it might work, because I was advertising my business in big cities like New York City, Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, Texas. Those are really big cities, where clients are. So I'm going to try it again. So I did that. And I also went to New York City. I literally just came back from New York City, last Sunday. And I was there for business and pleasure, So the business side, going to network events, and some network events I had to cancel because they were too far. But I did go to network events in Manhattan. Majority of them were in Manhattan. And I reaped success from that. I met a German designer, that says he wants to collaborate. I had a conference call with him via WhatsApp, and him and his colleague, who is another graphic designer, he's based in Germany, said that, yeah, they want to collaborate with me. The German designer that I met at the network event in Manhattan saw my website and liked it, and but I'm not gonna, I'm praying that some good comes out of that, and that I do get some projects from them. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because sometimes these things don't work in that regards. And then I met 3 other potential clients. I met a potential client that's in need of a logo for his he's an actor. He needs a logo for his screenplay, I believe. And then another guy who was his mother is writing a children's book. He needs illustration, for the children's book. And then I met another guy who said that he has a friend that will be in need of graphic design services for his company. So the network events do pay off, but I guess the key is just following up. I'm going to follow up with everyone I met at the business network event again 2 weeks from the time I met them, and then I'm going to follow up again, one more time, 2 months. I don't know, for any illustrators, graphic designers out there, is that the proper way of doing it? I know you have to, I want to try and stay relevant in their heads, and be memorable, so that they think of me as like, okay, yeah, I need an illustration, I need a logo, yeah, I met this guy at this network event, let me, give him a call, that's what I want. So the network events, I did that. Those seem to be, paying off. And then, what other strategy? So for getting more clients, I use word of mouth. I leave my business cards at coffee shops and places like that. But and if you guys know any other way I can get clients, that'll be good. So you could go to my website as well. It's www.artmanstudiodesign.com, so you can look at my work. And if you know anyone that's in need of illustration, logo design, or graphic design service, you could have them reach out to me. Let me show you my business card. So let me get out my wallet here. So here's my business card. If you guys can see it, that's the front, and this is the back. So with the business cards, these are outdated. I'm gonna upgrade the business cards, but first I have to work on my logo. So I gotta get that done. Get my logo complete, and then work on business cards, flyers, brochures, things like that for my business. But and I'm also I also want to mention I'm also a published author as well. I don't know if I have the book in here. And oh yeah, I do actually. Bear with me. So another way I'm gonna try and make more money from my talents is from side projects, personal projects. And here's a children's book I wrote. The title is Imani's Embarrassing Day. And it's a pretty nice book. It's available on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and authorhouse.com. And it's a pretty good read. I imagine kids will really like it, will really love it. But in addition to having my business, I plan on doing personal projects. So I'm working on a graphic novel called Devil's Demise. I'm working on another graphic novel called Leon the Lifeguard, sort of based on when I used to work as a lifeguard. And then I'm doing another graphic novel that's titled Dance with the Devil, So I believe, and also with the children's book, I'm going to also, make more of the children's book so that it's a big hit. But I think going forward, I made a mistake of not doing research on the publishing companies, because I'm hoping that I did choose the right publishing company. But I went with Author House. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Author House, but I saw that they got a few bad reviews. But still, I'm praying that they are legit and that, I do get, a good amount on my royalties. So far, I checked the royalties, and so far, not much have been sold. But again, it's still in the early phase of this. So, but I'm definitely going to do my research when it comes to doing all the projects, the graphic novels that I'm working on, and just choosing the right publishing company. So yeah, so there it is. I'm having problems so that's the main problem I'm having with my business, just being able to generate consistent clients. I know it's possible, another thing I've been thinking about is moving my business either to New York City, Atlanta, I'm really looking at Atlanta because, a lot of black-owned businesses do well in Atlanta, and my business is black-owned. I own 100% of my business. Not only that, a lot of beautiful women live in Atlanta as well, and I'm a single guy. So, I'm looking forward to that because I'm looking for a wife now. I'm at the age where, I'm getting really up there. I'm now 38. So, I really, really need to try and find a wife, beautiful, intelligent woman to be my wife. I'm dating right now. I'm dating a girl. She seems to be nice, but, I'm hoping that it works. But, how these things are. So, yeah, if you have any advice any of you guys could give me. I'm talking to my fellow illustrators and graphic designers. Also, I also do traditional animation. Well, not so much traditional animation because I haven't figured out how to create a demo reel. I have to really work on that, but I do specialize in character designs and storyboard art as well. I offer those services for my business as well. So, but yeah, I'm glad I've been in business for 8 years now. I've had a lot of clients since I started my business, but still, I want to be able to get my business to the level where I'm able to do it full time, so I can quit these 2 jobs I hate. I am thankful for these 2 jobs because they are paying my bills, but at the end of the day, I really want to be an illustrator full time. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. And thanks for tuning in. All right. Bye-bye.